Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please turn the name of the national anthem of Great Britain.
This is Mike Shaft wishing you a very, very good evening, a very warm welcome to the National Basketball Performance Centre. That's in Manchester for this big FIBA Women's EuroBasket 2019 encounter. It will see Great Britain taking on Israel, and it's going to be a bit of a belter. We've had the introductions. Let's tell you about the team. Some big names here tonight. For the GB team, Georgia Jones celebrating her 50th game tonight. And also out there, Steph Collins from Cardiff Met Archers. From Team Northumbria, Chantal Handy. And from Cardiff Mets, Olivia Simpson. Joe Leadham-Warner is here as well, now playing her basketball in France. And from the Minnesota Lynx, WNBA champions, Tammy Fingbele is here tonight. And out there for Israel, well, we've got Tal Lev, who'll be playing. She'll be playing number 3. Roni Bin-Nun wears 5. Sharon Zaire wears 19. And 17 is Nof Kidan. We'll go through as we wait now for the starting 5s to take to the floor. Just coming down on 1 minute to the start of the ball game. Looking there at the Israel bench, waiting for the starting 5s to come out onto the floor. Of course, these women trying to make it to Serbia and Latvia for the 2019 FIBA Women's EuroBasket tournament. That's going to be a big one. 14 places on offer. I will tell you more about some of those a little bit later on. These two teams are among 32 countries competing for 14 qualification places alongside co-hosts Serbia and Latvia. Great Britain and Israel are in Group D alongside Greece and Portugal. GB really hoping they can do something here tonight. I'm sure Israel are as well. Looking at the 5 coming out for GB wearing 14. That's of course Anzania Stewart. Steph Collins is out there. Joe Leadham. Leadham-Warner is her proper name, but I think we're going to call her Leadham. Crowd making some noise here in Manchester tonight. Starting 5 out there for Israel. 5, Roni Bin-Nun. 10, Naama Shefer. 5 for Israel. They're having a little chat together. They go over and say hello to the officials, our referees for tonight. Our commissioner is Fernando Garzon, our referee Konstantin Simoneau, umpires Bernard Vasilio and Rooney Ressel Larson. It's game time in Manchester. The jump is going to be Katia Levetsky versus Adzania Stewart. GB in white, and it's game time. It's up and we are off, and GB have the first offense. Steph Collins with the ball. Collins move left side. They get it down onto the block. Double team immediately. Wide open at the top. Leadham going for the three. Misses. And Israel have the basketball. Good D. Up for no points. Demant couldn't connect. Leadham Warner on the ball. Swings it back out to the top. Steph Collins. Looking to come baseline. Wraps it around. And Zania Stewart loses it. Nice spin move. Rejected. That was Stewart with the block shot. Leadham Warner on the ball. Is fouled. That's on Binan. There it is again. Dran Leadham trying to drive along the baseline. Little clothesline takes her out. Steph Collins. Collins swings it out. Leadham Warner again. Wraps it inside. Bengbele is good for two. First points of the ball game. Benley getting the scoring on the way for GB. Puts it on the floor. Nice first move. Wraps it inside. Up off the window for two. Alicia Clark. Make that Dunant. Broken up by Israel. Nice crowd in here in Manchester tonight for this game. Bele gives it back to Steph Collins, and wide open for a triple. It is good. Rachel van der Waal, the first three of the night. GB by three. Israel with the basketball. Shot clock down to 6. It's off. Doesn't get there. Rebound by Nzania Stewart, and Leadham doing the hard work on the ball. Steph Collins swings it back to Leadham. And whistle on the play. Head coach, of course, of GB, Jose Bouchetta, and head coach of Israel, Adnan Inbar. Strong drive, brings it back. Off the foot. New 14. Clark gets it in. Vetsky gives it back. Wide open outside the arc for no points. Van der Waal. Leadham Warner gets it onto the post. Going to work. Strong move. Extends. Doesn't get there. Whistle on the play. Benley will go to the line. Strong move. Got hit on the arm. First foul called on Diamant. Misses everything. Wow. Gets the second one. 6-2. GB by 4. Alicia Clark gets it over the halfway line. Not a whole lot of movement on offense by Israel. Shafir puts it on the floor. Gets the pick. Shafir, nice change of direction. Wraps it around. Shot clock down to 1. Good if it goes for 3. Wow. Absolutely brilliant play. Levitsky beats the buzzer, nails the triple. Whistle on the play, on the floor. Taken out, I think the term is. Leader Warner inbounds. Zania Stewart wraps it around. Zania Stewart puts it on the floor, brings it back to Leader Warner. Nice stop and go. Reverses it for 2. What a play. Joe Leadham. Woo! Shafir gets it into the paint. Oh, wow. Foul call on Van der Waal. Let's take another look at this. Shafir wraps it around into the paint. On the line for 2 shots. Alicia Clark gets the first. The second, and now we've got us a 1-point game. 8-7. GB by 1. 5:39 left to play in the first. Live basketball action from Manchester, and Joe Leadham turns it over. Alicia Clark takes the 3. Ball is in the paint. Just the stutter step, doesn't drop. Steph Collins. Leadham has it. Leadham comes baseline. Nice bounce pass up for a 3 ball. Doesn't get there. And possession, they say, goes to Israel. Substitution coming in for GB, and Zania Stewart goes out. In for the first time, wearing 8, Chantal Handy, Team Northumbria. 5 minutes left to play in the first. In for Israel, wearing 9, Sharan Zairi. On the ball, Diamant swings it right. Tough defense by GB. Strong drive, and her pocket was picked, but they come up with the ball. Doesn't go. Rebound, pulled down by Fag Benley. Steph Collins swings it into the corner pocket. Fag Benley kicks it back out. Great ball movement by GB for a 3 ball for Chantal Handy. Crowd was on their feet for that one. Israel moving around the horn. Again, little fake on the 3. Strong defense. Nice step to the right. Basket is good. Pretty play by Israel. Shafir. Substitution will bring Georgia Jones into the ball game for GB. Nunn into the ball game for Israel, wearing 5. Leaves her 3 ball. It is good. Back-to-back triples for Israel. Zahiri again. Van der Waal brings it back out to Chantel Handy. Attempts the 3, misses everything. Here comes Israel again. On the ball, Alicia Clark pops it back into the middle. Goes further right. Zahiri comes left this time. B. Nunn to try to get it into the paint. Strong drive, good defense. And shot clock goes off, but we're keeping on playing. Georgia Jones handling the rock. Georgia gets it to Joe Leadham. Megan Bentley. Shot clock down to 7. Georgia swings it back into the middle. Van der Waal. And it turns into a pass, and Joe Leadham completes the play for 2. 2.5 left to play in the first. It's a 1-point ball game. 13 to GB, 12 to Israel. It has been that close. B. Nunn on the ball. More strong D by GB. It's in the paint. Back out. B. Nunn for 3. Is good. Beats the buzzer. Wow. And now 13 to GB, 15 to Israel. Georgia Jones, her 50th game for Great Britain. Pops it out. On the block. Megan Bentley. Skip pass. Wide open for no points. Rachel Van der Waal had Georgia Jones in the corner pocket, didn't pass. Took the shot on, didn't get there. Whistle on the play. Call on GB's number 8, Chantel Handy. That's her first. Shaki swings it left. Nice ball into the paint. The basket is good. Alicia Clark with the 2. And now it's a 4-point game, 13-17. GB trail. Georgia gets it back, looking for a 3 ball. It's good. Georgia Jones knocks it down. Cuts the deficit by 3. It's back to 1. 16-17. Israel on the ball. Talev pops it out. And it doesn't go. Joanna Leadham with the rebound. Goes left to Georgia Jones. Back in the middle, Handy. Back to Leadham. Leadham goes to work. Gets a whistle. Going to the line for 2 shots, Joanna Leadham. On the floor wearing 13, Danielle Raber for Israel. Leadham on the line for 2. First one ties it up, 17 apiece. Less than a minute left to play in the first. That's GB by 1. Full court pressure by GB. Inbound in Zahiri. Whistle on the play. Put a hand on her, Georgia. Georgia. Israel has it outright. They swing it around the horn on the ball. Talev pops it back into the middle. Nice head fake. Talev for three. No. Rebound pulled in by Leadham. Now Georgia. Leadham. Xenia Stewart gives it back to Georgia. Popping out, looking for a three ball. It's up. It's good. Beautiful play. Shot clock down to 1. It doesn't drop. We are at the end of the first. GB lead 21-17. Great start by Great Britain. And Israel stayed at them for a while. But it is 4-point ball game. 21-17. GB lead at the end of the first. I think the GB coaching team could be well happy with the start that they've made. 6 points for Leadham, 3 apiece for Jones, Van der Waal, Andy, Simpson, and Fagbelli. Absolutely brilliant start spread, very well spread. Clark leads all for Israel with 4, 3 apiece for Levitsky, Binan, Zairi, and 2 apiece for Diamond and Shafir. And the entertainment in the house making a whole lot of noise. Great crowd here in Manchester for this big game as these teams try to make it to the FIBA Women's Euro Finals in Serbia and Latvia for 2019. Zairi will get us on the way, wearing 9. 10 is Naama Shafir. Playing a little defense on her. Simpson. Strong D. Diamant swings it right. Wide open in the corner. Strong drive. Opposite corner, no basket. GB with the ball, swing it to left. Georgia. Andy has it. Simpson gets it to Leadham. Xenia Stewart puts it on the floor. Strong drive, gets the bucket for 2. Nice move in the paint by Xenia Stewart. Knocks down the Deuce. And basket good at the other end. It's a 3 ball. Diamant moves to 5 personal. 3-point ball game. 23-20. GB in the lead. And with the basketball. Andy. Georgia Jones. Leadham looks to go down the middle. And it's stolen away. Airy. Defense from GB. Up and in for the long 2. That I think was Levitsky. Yep. It's a 1-point game. Jones. Leadham has it. Gets it to Handy. Handy drives. Oh. And she's going to the line for 2 shots. Quarter to 40% for Israel. GB out rebounding Israel by 10 rebounds to 4. Andy gets him. 25-22, three-point ball game. 8:16 left to play in the half. Strong drive. She goes up, doesn't get there. Nice rebound by GB. Belly. Now Georgia. It's on the block. Top of the key, puts it on the floor. It's blocked. Belly, strong move. Whistle on the play. Let's see what we got. Ball for travel. Footwork all wrong that time. Vetsky inbound. Pass, a little too strong.
It will be
actually plays in this building regularly for Manchester Mystics in the WNBA. WBBL. 2 points good. 28-22. 6-point ball game. Wall has it picked off. Clark with a little jump hook. It drops for 2. Alicia Clark brings it back to a 4-point game. Georgia. We end up with it. Dragon Bentley kicks it back out. Georgia puts it up. Out. Here comes Israel again. Swings it right, it's on the block. Wrap around pass, that's nice. Basket good for the amount. Swings it left. Wall into the corner pocket, up 4, that's, somebody got a piece of that. Here comes Israel. Still here with tied up, or better. Big outlet looking for a 3-ball, doesn't go. Xavier Stewart pulls it down. Georgia Jones, 5 minutes, 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Van der Waal. Stewart wraps it around. Georgia Jones for a 3-ball. In and out again. Still a 2-point ball. 28-26. Next for GB is on Wednesday the 15th of November. They're away. Offensive board pulled down by Clark. Turnaround doesn't go. Ball. Sets both sides. Coming back in. Yitzhaki for Israel and in. Steph Collins back on the floor for GB. With the basketball. On the block. Belly. Oh, baby, what a move. Oh, no points. Wow. Too much on it that time. Beautiful move by Bentley. Strong pass. It drops. Basket good for Levitsky. We are tied at 28. And stolen away. And this will put Israel up by 2. Basket good for Alicia Clark. She moves to 8 personal. And with that, timeout has been called. Israel lead the ball game by 2, 28-30. Leading all scorers, Clark for Israel with 8. 7 for Diamant, and Levitsky also has 7. For GB, 6 for Leadham, 6 for Georgia Jones, 5 for Chantel Handy. Coach Adan Inbar handling things there on the Israel bench. They have good support in here tonight. See some of the fans with flags behind them there on the left. Fives back on the floor. Bentley. Leadham is out there. Steph Collins, I can see. Chantel Handy will inbound. We're back in play. Van der Waal. Defense by Israel. It's on the block. In fact, Bentley tries to get it inside and says last touch GB. Shafir for Israel. Good ball movement. Gets open, foot on the line, doesn't drop anyway. Leadham to Steph Collins. Van der Waal sees the lane open up, gets it inside. Beautiful offense by GB. 2 points good for Bentley. All tied up at 30 apiece. This one's going to go all the way, no doubt about that. Strong drive. Defense closes in. Looking for a 3 ball. Doesn't get there. Here comes GB again. Van der Waal gets it to Leadham. In the corner, looks to come baseline, gets it back. It's up for no points. In fact, Bentley couldn't connect on that one. On the ball now for Israel. Ichaki. Whistle on the play, away from the ball. Foul call, I think that's on Van der Waal. That's her second. Xenia Stewart back on the floor. Nice first move. Little head fake, but good. Oh, great pass inside. That's beautiful. Absolutely brilliant basket by Alicia Clark again. Moves to 10 personal. Steph Collins into the pocket. Doesn't get there. It's Israel by 2. On the block. Levitsky makes the move, doesn't get there. GB with the basketball. Joanna Leadham. Andy puts it out to the left. Steph Collins gets it back to Van der Waal. Whistle on the play, pushing the back. Foul ball, I think that's on Shafir. Ball will come in from the end line. Less than 2 minutes left to play in the half. Leadham gets it in. Stolen away. And then Andy commits the offense. That's her second. They get the ball in. It's stolen, and then she moves over, blocks off the move. It's timeout here in Manchester, the National Basketball Performance Centre, for this big GB versus Israel FIBA Women's EuroBasket game 2019. That's where we're headed. Remember, there are 14 places on offer in this competition. This is Group D. This game, the first between Britain and Israel. Other teams in this group are Greece and Portugal. Just 2 points in this one. GB has got to be happy with this. Israel inbound, and Shafir on the ball. They swing it to the left. Alicia Clark having one heck of a ball game. Shafir back into the corner pocket. The floater doesn't get there. Rebound, GB. Van der Waal. Leadham. McBenley goes left. And Steph Collins for 3. No. That's going to be Israel ball. One minute 15 left to play in the half. Levitsky with the ball, gives it back. Shafir gets it inside. Beautiful offense. Beautiful offense by Israel. Puts them up by 4, 30-34. Steph Collins. Van der Waal drives. Then turns it over. Shafir in the middle. Doesn't get there. GB have the basketball. Collins gets it to Van der Waal. Benley, good defense, strong move. That's GB ball. Just 24 seconds left to play in the half. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. Stolen away. Strong move. Uh-oh, that's a foul by Joe Leadham. Alicia Clark tumbling out of the court. There it is again. Nice break. She goes and Leadham cuts her off. 17-second timeout has been called. 4-point ball game. GB 30, Israel 34. Leading all scorers, it is number 7 for Israel, Alicia Clark. When we come back, she'll be on the line. When we come back, she may well be not on the line because GB not yet in the penalty. Five coming out for GB. Melita Emmanuel Carr in the ball game for this last 17 seconds. Wearing 23 for Great Britain. Joe Leedham goes to the bench. So Zaire to inbound. Shot clock is off. 10 seconds left to play in the half. Zaire, there she is again. Up and doesn't go in. The offensive board and it drops. The official says the basket is good. I think that was Levitsky who beat the buzzer there. Takes it out to a 6-point ball game. 30 points to GB, 36 to Israel at the half. Leading all scorers, Levitsky has 11, Clark has 10 for Israel, and for GB, 6 for Leedham, 5 for Handy, 6 for Georgia Jones. It's halftime here in Manchester. We'll be back with you in about 15 minutes' time.
We've got our last contestant. over there. If you don't score, you're on your own over there. Ready? Oh! I'll tell you what, you guys stand over there, alright? You stay there, don't move. Spin up from each other. Leroy, because we're so nice here, all of the contestants are going to get themselves a whole roll. There you go. Because we're nice like that, as we do here at GB Basketball, courtesy of our friends like Morgan. There you go, give him back one over there with a nice shirt, touches his hair. There we go. I'll bring this hair as well. And I'll get the last thing. Okay? Here we are. Oh, I've got some over there as well. Never mind. Can we have a big round of applause, please, for all of our runners up over there? I'm not sure we should give one to this gentleman there because I've never ever seen a man with pants come out of the wall. Have you got more? It doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. Thank you very much indeed. You guys all done. Thank you. Good job. But our winner, come up here. What is your name, please? Leila. And Leila, you're already told us you famous spinners. Tell us a bit more about spinners basketball.
It's amazing.
Is your coach here? Where? Right, stand up. Stand up. You must be very, very proud of Oliver. Is he a shooting coach?
Yeah.
So it's because of him that you won?
Yeah.
Should we give him a ball as well? Right, okay. Ready? Okay. Ready, coach? No pressure. Wow! Look at that! So you have won yourself a molten ball as well. As I said earlier, we've got some special stuff as well from D-Wade. This is his D-Wade gear as well, so you can have that t-shirt. Might be a little bit big, set for a Christmas present if you want. Give it a big round of applause, please. You got a couple more? Should we give a couple more? All right. Let's give a couple more. There you go. There you go. Another one there as well. That was like the quickest competition we've had here as well. And remember, come on, remember that we have got a special selfie competition that we're running. It's alright, you don't want to come to the map. There you go. There you go. Oh, right, you come here. Come here. You come around here. Come around here. Just this young man. You stay there a minute. Right, now. Come back here to the little floor so everybody can get a good look at you. Okay, young man? What is your name?
Max.
And Max, where are you from? Max, I can think about it, but Max is from Manchester. Give Max a big round of applause. Now, Max, we're going to find out how nice the people in here are tonight, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, Max is wearing a Manchester United top. You're the first Manchester United fan I've ever met with a Manchester accent, alright? So congratulations, you win that one.
Welcome back to the National Basketball Performance Center in Manchester. Big game going on here. FIBA Women's EuroBasket hosts 2019 Serbia and Latvia. All these teams trying to get there. Let me tell you, a little bit earlier on, we had a very special presentation here in Manchester. A presentation to Manchester Mystics Georgia Jones, celebrating her 50th cap. What a performance. Absolutely brilliant. I've been following Georgia from her first days in basketball. This presentation being made by Lisa Wainwright, the British Basketball Chief Executive, and Mark Clark, British Basketball's Performance Director. Georgia Jones in your picture. Her dad, of course, a former GB player and coach, Mr. Jeff Jones. That's his daughter, Georgia. Absolute legendary basketball player in this neck of the woods. It's Mike Shaft with you, bringing you the second half. We're just about a minute away from the start of the second half. Let me give you some numbers from that first half. By the way, the score 30-36. Israel lead the ball game. However, rebounding, GB doing a great job. 21-13, they've out-rebounded Israel. GB shooting 42% from the field. Israel 43. It's been a very, very close game. And this one, I think, could go either way. Leading all scorers, Levitsky for Israel has 11. And Clark has 10, and for GB it's 6 to Pryor, and 6, make that 6 for Jones, Georgia Jones, and 6 for Joanna Leadham-Warner. That's her official name, but we're calling her Leadham because that's what she used to be. Waiting now for the fives to come back onto the floor. Joe and Leadham's coming out. Van der Waal, Jones, Chantel Handy, and it looks like Anzania Stewart. So, Temi Fangbele is not starting this second half. She has one foul. I think that's correct, yeah. And the five's out there for Israel as well. Diamant is out there. Clark, who's having one heck of a ball game. Also out there is Shafir and Binun. GB move it around the horn. Zania Stewart gets it to Georgia Jones. Georgia looks inside, nothing on. Van der Waal has the basketball. Leadham gets it to Zania Stewart. They wrap it back out. Van der Waal for 3. That's good. Basket is good. That cuts the deficit to 3. Great start to the second half. And stolen away by GB. Leadham will take it to the rack for 2. That cuts it to 1. 35-36. What a start for GB to this second half. 1 point ball game. Shafir on the ball. Gives it up to Diamant. Diamant goes left, brings it back to Levitsky. And it's inside. Kicking it back out, looking for a triple. It is there. 3 ball. And that's been done. Wow, if this continues, we could have a big score here tonight. Both teams going to work. Wraps it around. And Leadham for 3 is good! Wow. Just played about a minute and a quarter. We've had, I think, is 3 threes so far. Absolutely brilliant. It is 38 to GB, 39 to Israel. Back to a 1 point ball game. It's in the paint, whistle on the play. I think that was before the shot, but we'll see what the referees decide. Yep. Foul called, and Rachel Van der Waal plays her basketball in Ferrol in Spain. Possession now to Israel. Tough defense. GB doing a good job. Clark has it. Clark was spectacular in the first quarter, in the first half. Not so good on that last shot. Georgia Jones gets it to Van der Waal, puts it on the floor. Lane taken away. Georgia to Leadham. Leadham goes to work. Round the back along the baseline. Georgia Jones, great ball movement by GB. Leadham shot clock is down to 4, up and in! And Xenia Stewart and GB lead the ball game by 1. Now Israel. There's Clark again, kicks it back out. Corner pocket, it's back with Diamant. Tough play. Going to the line for 2 shots, I think. Clark. Let's see what happened here. Shafir gets it inside. Leadham picks up foul number 2. Clark on the line, gets the drop for the first, ties it up at 40 apiece. Up with the second, doesn't drop, and somebody in too soon. So we have a tied ball game at 40 apiece. GB will have possession. Georgia Jones on the ball. Feels the double team, no problem whatsoever. Leadham, nice fake. Leadham wraps it around. Jones swings it left. Tough play by GB. Xenia Stewart goes to work, kicks it out. Leadham lines up a triple. Is good! Whoa, GB shooting the lights out at the start of this second half. Absolutely brilliant. GB by 3. Tough defense. Lining up, doesn't take it, Diamant. Now Clark. Clark sees the lane open up, goes one way, then the other. Oh, that's a pretty play. Brilliant play by Alicia Clark. Cuts it to a 1-point ball game, 43-42. Leadham gets it on the block. Ball is with Xenia Stewart. Stewart kicks it out to Georgia Jones, and Leadham has it. Leadham goes to work. Gets it inside. Oh, there was a whistle there. Called for traveling. Wow. I'm not sure Van der Waal agrees with that call. Let's see this. Gets the ball there. Oh. Okay. Waiting now. 6:35 left to play in the third. Remember GB's next game, Wednesday the 15th of November. That's away in Greece, in Kozani. That's going to be an absolutely brilliant game as well. GB have a very strong squad. Clark. The man thought about it. Good handles. Picking it back out. Again, tough defense by GB round the back. And the shot clock violation. And here comes GB. Leadham. GB lead by 1. Wide open, Georgia Jones. Another 3-ball! And the crowd going wild here in Manchester. And with that, Israel's Adnan Ingbar calls for time. Georgia Jones wide open outside the arc. You don't have to ask her twice. She put it up, knocked it down, moves to 9 personal. Leadham has 14 in this ball game, and that's a game high 13 points of Clark, who has been Israel's absolute star so far in this game, in my opinion. 46-42, 4-point lead. I think that could well be the biggest lead. In fact, I can confirm that in a minute. I think that's the biggest lead that GB's had. No, the lead in fact was 6 at 23-17. So they lead by 4. Let's see who's coming onto the floor for this now for GB. Leadham is back out there wearing 9. Simpson is out there. Georgia Jones, Benley back on the floor, and Chantel Handy. On the ball, Israel Shafir. She's done a lot of the ball handling. Clark with the ball. Gets it back in the middle to Demant. Clark has it. Offensive foul has been called. That's on Demant. I think it was a moving screen. Simpson inbounds to Georgia Jones. Jones handling the rock, feeling a little bit of heat. Leadham. Benley back to Jones. Whistle on the play. What we got? Something away from the ball. Foul called on Shafir. It is. That's her second. Substitution. Georgia Jones goes out. Back in comes Steph Collins. Oh dear. Got that all wrong, GB. Israel have the ball. Shafir gets it to Diamant. Tough defense by Benley. Lob pass into the paint. Going to the line for 2 shots. I think the foul's on Steph Collins. 5:11 left to play in the third. That's a great pass into the paint, but Collins with the slap. Going to the line for 2. Oh, she got a lot of ball. Danielle Diamant on the line for 2, gets the first. And the second. So back to a 2-point ball game, 46-44. GB in the lead. Leadham, stop and go again. Handy swings it around. Simpson to Leadham. Benley gets it on the block. Benley wraps it around to Handy. Handy tried to step away, gets it to Benley. Strong move! What a bucket! Wow! And one! Woo! Here it is again. Nice feed into the post. Benley goes to work, gets hit, knocks it down, going to the line for 1. Benley has 7 personal, looking for number 8, doesn't get it, but we're back to a 4-point ball game. 4:45 left to play in the third. Who's got the basketball? And that's going to be Israel ball. Tough defense again by GB, looking for a triple, doesn't get there. Talev couldn't connect that time. Now Benley goes to work again. Oh, doesn't get the points, gets the offensive board. Still at it. See what we got. Going to the line for 2 shots. I think some of the Israel bench were calling for a travel. You can see the coach there pleading with the officials. They're having none of it. Here it is again. She had to work for that. I suppose they may have thought that was an up and down. In fact, you can see, I think that's one of the Israeli journalists in the background that time saying that was an up and down. Not quite sure if both feet left the ground. In fact, Benley doesn't get the first. 4:16 left to play in the third. We are live at the National Basketball Performance Center in Manchester fact, Bentley gets the second, so it's a 5-point ball game, 49-44. Strong drive along the baseline. She goes through, gets it, and rejected by Fangbele. Wow! This one has definitely come alive. Israel have the basketball. Ball is with Levitsky. Levitsky gets it back to Clark. Clark's been a bit quiet. Strong drive. It's up. Doesn't get there. Rebound pulled down by Steph Collins. Collins advances the ball. Now, Leadham. Leadham tried to get it to Fangbele, but couldn't get it done. Andy comes along the baseline, pops it back to the top. Leadham. Now, Fangbele from deep. Doesn't go. Nearly saved it. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in the third. It's a 5-point ball game, 49-44. GB on the high side. Rockberg into the game, wearing 44. Georgia Jones back on the floor. Simpson goes out. Shafir handling the rock for Israel. Clark. Still Clark. Clark goes to work. Strong move up off the window. Doesn't get there. And GB have the basketball. Steph Collins advances the ball. Georgia Jones, look at that pass to the low post. What a move. What a move. Fangbele knocks it down. Georgia gets the assist. That's GB basketball, y'all. Shafir on the ball. Whistle on the play. See what happened here. Tammy Fangbele goes to the bench. That foul called on Chantel Handy. Israel will inbound underneath the GB baskets. With the basketball, B. Nunn swings it left, lining up a 3-ball. It is good for Zaire. That cuts the deficit. It's back to a 4-point game. 2.5 minutes left to play in the third. FIBA Women's EuroBasket, y'all. Nice first move. Quick move by Collins. Forces the foul. Zaire pleading with the official to no avail. So, Collins on the line. Fails to get the first. Steph Collins, GB captain, of course. And gets the second. She plays a basketball down in Cardiff. Cardiff Met Archers, to be precise. Zaire gets it back. Whistle on the play. Could well be on Handy, but we'll wait and see what the official says. Could be foul number 4, I think, on Handy. Yes, it is. Coach is going to leave her in. First one is good for Israel. Clark once again on the line. And the second. 3-point ball game, 52-49. Just over 2 minutes left to play in the third. Steph Collins Gets it out. Van der Waal. Great ball movement by GB. Skip pass into the corner. Collins. Back to Georgia Jones for 3! Georgia Jones is killing it tonight. 12 personal. All triples as well by my count. Zaire kicks it left. Diamant. Strong drive up off the window, no good. Rebound pulled down by Anzenia Stewart. 6-point ball game. Good ball movement, gets it into the paint. Whistle on the play. See what we got. Going to the line for 2 shots. Israel, of course, in the penalty. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to play. Holding on by Clark in the paint. That's her second foul. First is good. Doesn't get number 2. Rebound pulled down by B. Nunn. Strong drive, and they turn it over. And here comes GB with Van der Waal. Looks to go coast to coast, wraps it around. Doesn't drop, misses the layup. Wow. Suddenly Painsley. Oh, my goodness. Clark drives, loses it, is fouled. Going to the line for 2 shots. Less than a minute left to play in the third. There it is again. Strong drive, there she goes. And foul called on Georgia Jones. That's number 2. Coach Buchetta having a quick word with Jones across the floor. Alicia Clark puts up the first, is good. $17 personal for Alicia Clark. That's game high. She gets a rest. 56-51, 5-point ball game. Georgia Jones of the Manchester Mystics. Nice head fake, strong drive. See what we got called for traveling. Israel on the ball. Shafir. Still Shafir tries to wrap it around. And possession stays. 11 left on the shot clock. 26 seconds left on the game clock in the third. Diamant threads the needle. Doesn't get there. And they turn it over, and Israel come back up with the ball. Shafir. And 10 seconds left to play in the third. Strong drive. Little step away. We're all done with the third. GB didn't even allow a shot there, so we are at the end of the third. It's a 5-point ball game, 56 to GB, 51 to Israel. Just 10 minutes to go in this one, provided we don't go into overtime. It's FIBA Women's EuroBasket 2019. These teams hoping to make it to Serbia and Latvia in 2019. It is an absolutely cracking ball game here in Manchester. In your picture, the GB team here at the National Basketball Performance Center. GB doing a great job. 12 points for Georgia Jones, all threes. Needham has 14, 10 for Fagbenle, and 6 for Van der Waal. leading all scorers in this one. It is Clark, Alicia Clark for Israel. What a ball game she's having. Levitsky has 11 and 9 points for Diamant. So great scoring all round. But GB on top by 5. You're looking there at the Israel bench. Zairi in your picture wearing 9. She's done a great job bringing the ball, handling the ball for Israel. Remember, foul trouble. Chantal Handy has 4 in this one. 3 for Van der Waal. And Levitsky has 3 for Israel. So that's the foul situation. A couple of people with 2, but not relevant as yet. So we're just about 15 seconds away from the restart. The fourth quarter, can GB hold on and win this one? Or will Israel take the points from Manchester tonight? Into the ball game, suddenly Paisley is back out there wearing 21. And Zairi will inbound to get the fourth quarter on the way. Van der Waal on the floor, Georgia Jones on the floor for GB. And the crowd making some noise in here, getting behind the team. Israel on the block, the high with Clark, but now Zairi back to Clark, gets it into the paint, the fadeaway doesn't go. Now GB with Leadham. Leadham kicks it back out. Kenya Stewart moves it to the right. Georgia to Leadham. Xenia Stewart wide open. Gets the offensive board. Brings it back out. Georgia for 3. Long. Zairi. Suddenly Paisley's been given the job of stopping Clark from scoring. Looking away from the ball for 2 points. That's good for Israel. Levitsky. Georgia. Van der Waal gets it onto the post. Georgia has it. Gets it to Leadham. Leadham kicks it out, throws it out of bounds. Wow. (56-53). GB on top. Israel's led this ball game by as many as 6, GB by as many as 7. Zairi. I think Israel were looking for a foul there. Not quite sure what happened under the baskets. Clark still talking to the official. Van der Waal inbounds. Georgia Jones gets it back to her. Leadham warning. Leadham feels a triple team. Skip pass, wide open, up, doesn't get there. No bucket that time for Simpson. Strong drive, rejected. Referee says there was a foul, going to the line for 2. Let's see what happened here. Strong drive. Maybe I'll ask the ref what happened there a little bit later on. Jafir. First one is good. 2-point ball game. And she knocks that down. So now it's down to 1. 56-55. GB by 1. Georgia Jones with the ball. Van der Waal. Leadham has it. Leadham goes to work. Oh, what a pass. Oh, my goodness. That's just pretty basketball. Awesome play by GB. Great play. Great assist by Leadham. And Xenia Stewart gets the points. Moves to 6 personal. Up 4, no points. Now GB again, they lead by 3. Leadham wraps it around to Van der Waal. No good. Offensive board, that'll be a jump ball. Who's got possession? The arrow says GB. Up. Both hustling for the ball. Both players with hands on the ball. It's a jump ball. The arrow says GB. Bentley back on the floor. Trying to lead him to inbound. Van der Waal, little step away, in and out. Now Israel advancing the ball. Wide open for 3. It is good! Wow. Shafir, I think it was. Yes. Ties up the ball game, 58 apiece with that 3 ball. And tried to thread the needle there. Van der Waal couldn't get it done. Up and in, and Israel lead the ball game. That was Levitsky, and timeout has been called. Israel now lead by 2. Let's take a look at this again. Nice move. Gets to the lane and knocks it down. Brilliant play by Katia Levitsky, who has 15 personal. Remember, Clark has 17. Those are the 2 big scorers along with the Amant for Israel. For GB, 12 points. For Jones, 14 for Leadham, 10 for Bentley. GB, I'm not sure GB need to worry about this. They have been handling this ball game. Got to come back out with the right attitude, and I think they're looking good. They're down by 2. Still 6.5 minutes left to play in this one. Live basketball action from the National Basketball Performance Center in Manchester. It's FIBA Women's EuroBasket 19. Here comes the Israeli team. Levitsky and Shafir doing a good job for their head coach, Adan Imba. Now we're back in play. On the ball, Steph Collins. Collins feels the heat. Now Leadham. Nice fake, wraps it around. Up for 3 ball! Chantel Handy gets the crowd on their feet again. Woo! GB by 1. Shafir swings it left. Levitsky goes further left. Shafir puts it on the floor. Strong defense by GB. Levitsky fakes and knocks it down. That puts Israel back up by 1. Steph Collins goes back to Van der Waal. Wide open! See ya! That's Bentley again. GB by 1. Shafir. Who is going to win this ball game? Wow. Shafir for the long 2. In and out. Rebound pulled down by Joanna Leadham. And Steph Collins will walk it up for GB. Now Leadham. Tried to get it to Bentley. Didn't come off. Back on the ball, Shafir. What a job she's done for her team tonight. Clark swings it left, looking for a 3 ball. It doesn't go. Rebound Leadham. Leadham pushes. Leadham goes left. Chantal Handy has the basketball. Van der Waal. Benley keeps it alive. Wraps it around to Steph Collins. On the block, Leedham with the mismatch. And gets a whistle. Good ball movement this by GB. Foul there. 63-62. GB by 1. First one is good for Joe. And the second. 65-62. Back to a three-point ball game. Van der Waal to inbound. Now, Steph Collins. Collins to Joe Leedham. Benley gets open. Puts it on the floor, brings it back out. Van der Waal gets it to Leedham in the down low. Yeah! Great play by GB. 5-point ball game. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left to play, and that cuts it back to 3. Wow, this is a ball game. Shafir, I think that was. Now Van der Waal. Crowd singing, let's go GB, let's go. Van der Waal gets it to Benley. Whistle on the play. I think we're staying down at this end. Lots of smiles from the GB players, feeling good about themselves. There's Benley, there's the foul on Leedham. Joe Leedham will inbound. Less than 4 minutes left to play. Handy off the window is good. Wow. 65-69. GB by 4. Clark has the basketball. Gets it out once again. Doesn't drop that time for Shafir. Rebound GB. Steph Collins with the ball. Collins swings it left to Leedham. Gets it back. Now Van der Waal gets it down. The down low. Up. And no points that time for Benley. Israel. Shafir. And good defense by Joe Leedham. Zaire. Levitsky puts it on the floor. Levitsky up for... Oh, she knocks it down. 2 points. That cuts it to a 2-point ball game. 69-67. Less than 3 minutes left to play. Who's got this basketball? GB ball. Well, this one could go either way. There it is. Last touch. I think it was Clark. Collins goes out. Georgia Jones back on the floor. Van der Waal is out there as well. Leedham, Handy, and Benley. That's the 5 for GB. Zaire and Shakiri is out there. Shafir is out there. So, possession GB pretty much on the halfway line. Georgia Jones on the ball. Goes round the back. Strong move, Chantal Handy. Gets the back at offensive board. Strong play, and one! The basket is good! Woo! Look at this offensive board. Playing big. Up off the glass. Gets the roll, knocks it down. 4-point ball game. This will take it to 5 if she makes it. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left to play in regulation. She doesn't get there. It remains at 4. Shafir. Now Shafira nearly turns it over. She drives. Good defense by GB. Just took the lane away. Coming along the baseline. Off the foot. "14 seconds. Israel to inbound. Nice drive. She tried to kick it back and got kicked officially. GB crowd calling for defense. Up for 2 points. She hasn't missed many tonight. That's Levitsky again. Back to 2 points. Less than 2 minutes left to play in regulation. Georgia Jones handling the rock for GB. She sees the lane open up. And it's Van der Waal. Doesn't go. And GB don't get the offensive board. Here comes Israel. From the top of the key. It's good! Diamant gives GB, well, GB trailed now by 1. Diamant gives Israel the lead, 71-72, with 91 seconds left to play in regulation. A 1-point ball game, 71-72. Wow, 21 points for Levitsky in this ball game. 17 for Clark, 12 for Diamant. Look at this for a triple. First of all, gets the ball, settles herself, knocks it down. Absolutely brilliant. Diamant with 12 points for GB. 18 points for Joe Leadham, 14 for Fangbele. It's 10 for Handy and 12 for Georgia Jones. GB trail by 1. Crowd getting involved, making some noise. You can see the Israeli supporters to the left of your screen. That's where they are with the flags. This is the GB team. What has Coach Bouchetta got planned for us for these last 92 seconds? 94 seconds. GB in the advanced position. Leadham will inbound the ball. Georgia Jones has it. Georgia handles it, gets it to Leadham. No, she doesn't. Clark knocks it out of there. Leadham to inbound. Gets it to Fagbenley. Georgia. Georgia to Chantel Handy. Broken up. Who's got the basketball? GB have the basketball. Shot clock at 3. It's at 2. It's knocked away. Shot clock violation. 1 point ball game. 71-72. Van der Waal is rejected on the buzzer. And the GB crowd calling for defense. Looking for a triple. Clark doesn't get the offensive board, and they put it back. They're up by 3. And once again, that was Diamant. She has the last 5 points, and 5 points that make a big difference in the scoreline. Fagbenley looking at 3. Is good! And the crowd on its feet. What a ball game! What a ball game! We are tied at 74 with 39.4 seconds officially left in this one, and a timeout has been called out by Israel. All tied up at 74 apiece. Wow! This is basketball, y'all. 39.4 seconds officially. Let's look at this triple again from Benley. Up and in. Temi doing a great job. In fact, the bigs have been scoring the threes in this last couple of minutes. Absolutely amazing. Diamant for Israel and Benley for GB. So, which way is this one going to go? 39.4 seconds. When we come back, Israel, I think, will have the ball in the advanced position. 39 seconds, which means GB will get the ball at least once. Shot clock is 24 if you're new to the game. Here's the 5. Needham, Jones, Benley, Van der Waal, and Chantel Handy for GB. Diamant is out there, as you can see. And Clark, what a game those two have had. And then, of course, handling the rock has been Shafir. Or are we heading for overtime? Only time will tell. Levitsky swings it left. Diamant has it. Hands it off. Levitsky gets it down low. Strong. Oh, she bodied there right. Let's see what we got. Joe Leadham commits the offense. Just a little bit too much body as she went round it. There is the foul. Definitely the official on the spot. Now, Levitsky tries to thread the needle. Off the foot, that'll be a new 24. Make that a new 14. Eight seconds differential. So, Clark to inbound. Levitsky has it. Levitsky loses the handle, gets it back. Israel, shot clock at 7. Nice spin move, tough defense. Up for a triple. Is good! Off the window! And up by 3 with 7 seconds to go. Make that 8 seconds to go. Israel lead the ball game by 3. GB with 8.1 seconds needs a triple to tie. A triple to tie and take this ball game to overtime. Timeout has been called. What a shot that was. Wow. Israel looking good. Whichever way this one goes, it has been an absolute cracker of a ball game. FIBA Women's EuroBasket 2019. This is a Group D game. GB versus Israel, the other two teams in this group, Greece and Portugal. Looks as if, well, I'm not going to say because I don't know which way this one's going to go. All I know is a 3 from GB with no answer from Israel will take us to overtime. Here we go. Who's going to take this shot? Who is going to take this shot? Georgia Jones has 4 triples in this one. Wow. On the wall has a couple. Here we go. I think I'm going to have to stand up for this one, or else I might jump out of my seat. Chantel Handy will inbound the ball. 9 seconds, the official time left. Handy. Handy gets it to Van der Waal. Handy puts it up for 3. Is good! And 5.7 seconds. And timeout has been called by Israel. What a ball game! What a ball game! Live from Manchester, the National Basketball Performance Center. This has gone one way, then the other. Chantel Handy remained on the spot, put it up, knocked it down. Wow. I think this looks like overtime. 5.7 is a long time in basketball. We'll see what Israel have got to answer. 5.7 seconds, the official time. Oh my goodness. 21 points Levitsky has tonight. They should look to get it in her hands and my shout. And on the other side, 17 for Van Belle, 18 for Leedham, 13 for Chantel Handy, with possibly the biggest shot of the night for GB. So, who's going to take their last shot? There's a coach I used to work with, Chris Finch, always says in this situation, take the ball to the basket and hopefully you'll get fouled as well. We'll see what the Israeli coach Inbar has called for his ladies here tonight. Crowd, oh my goodness, they're partying here in Manchester tonight. Thighs are back on the floor and back in wearing 21. Hannah Sunley Paisley is in there. Lead them. So Zairi 9 will inbound. 5.7 seconds. Zairi. Good defense. And Levitsky is fouled. They had one to give. So now we are down to 4.5 seconds. Zairi will inbound from the opposite side of the floor. 4.5. Good defense. Levitsky has it. Back to Zairi. Goes for three. Doesn't get there. We are going to overtime. Overtime. Yeah, baby. Woo! What a ball game. My goodness. Two monster shots takes this ball game to overtime. Diamant knocked down a big three. And then, oh my goodness, what a three for Chantel Handy. So, 5 minutes to play for the first period of overtime. And I'm not sure either team is on top in this one, because both have been on top and the other team has fought back. Absolutely brilliant. 77 at the end of regulation. 21 to Levitsky, 17 to Clark. Those are the leading scorers for Israel. Leading for GB, Joanna Leedham with 18 and 17 for Temi Van Benley. Oh my goodness. The foul situation, Chantel Handy has 4, 3 for Van der Waal and 3 for Leedham. And on the other side, Binun has 4, Levitsky has 3, and Diamant has 3 as well. So the fouls pretty well spread out. My goodness, what a ball game. Crowd trying to get behind GB in here. Making a lot of noise for GB here in Manchester. Referees want to get on with the game. Georgia Jones is out there. Shafir is out there. They've done a good deal of the ball handling. Zairi's out there as well for Israel. Wow. And number 7 there, of course, is Alicia Clark. What a ball game she has had. 17 points. Israel get the first period of overtime on the way. Diamant gives it back. Looking to go down the middle. Good defense. Lining up a 3 ball. It is good for Zairi. Now it's 77-80. Israel by 3. Georgia Jones on the ball. Gets it out to Leedham. Good defense on the post, but Fagbenley has the basketball. Goes to work. Oh, what a move. Oh, baby, what a move. No points. Oh, my goodness, that was a beautiful play. Turned the defender inside out. Couldn't finish. Tough defense. Broken up. GB have it back. And GB 2-on-2. Leedham. Back to Jones, swings it out. Van der Waal for a triple. 80 apiece. Man, those threes have been draining in the last 5 minutes of this game. Looking to go down the middle. Levitsky now for two. She can be counted on. Wow. Now, Chantel Handy finds Leadham going to the bucket. There it is. What a cut by Joe Leadham. Great pass by Chantel. Count the two. 82 apiece. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in this first period of overtime. On the ball, Shafir. Shafir for three. Doesn't get there. Rebound, Benley. And now, on the ball, Rachel van der Waal. Georgia goes right side. Leadham comes left. In the middle, Benley. Benley leaves it for Joe Leadham. Leadham works the way into the middle, kicks it back to Chantel. In fact, that was a shot clock going off. The violation. It wasn't a violation. It would have been good if it had gone in. Now, crowd calling for defense. It's Alicia Clark once again. The little give and go along the baseline. Good defense, however. Has to come back to the top. Wide open for three. Doesn't go. GB with the ball. Chance to take the lead if we get something here. Georgia Jones. Leadham goes right. Chantel Handy works her way to the middle of the floor. Van der Waal makes the cut, doesn't get the ball. In fact, Benley has it. Wraps it around. Georgia Jones, left side. Shot clock down to 5. Van der Waal kicks it out. Got to get the shot off. It's good! GB lead the ball game with less than 2 minutes left to play. Shafir. Looking for a three ball. Diamante! Oh, Diamante! Wow! Oh my goodness. Timeout has been called. No timeout. No timeout. 1 point lead for Israel. 84-85. GB have the ball at their own line. Van der Waal to Jones. Here comes GB. Can they do this? Here, Manchester on a Saturday night. Xenia Stewart. Georgia gets a whistle. I think that's going to put Georgia on the line. Let's see. Yep, for 2 shots. Oh my goodness. What a ball game. That foul called on Zaire. It was her second. So Georgia on the line. It's good. We're tied at 85. Remember Georgia some years ago in Amsterdam, winning the game from the line for GB against the Netherlands. What a night that was when they gained promotion. Wow. Strong drive. Has to go through. Wraps it around. Diamant makes the angle. Is off left. And GB have the basketball. 1:16 left to play. GB by 1. Van der Waal with the basketball. Now, Joe Leadham. Leadham looks ahead. What's on? Will have to put it on the floor. She does. Drives down the middle. Kicks it back out. Van der Waal doesn't get there. Rebound pulled down by Levitsky. And now Israel on the ball. Strong pass. Blocking foul is called. Wow. That's on Leadham, I think. That will be possibly number 4. That is the 4th on Joe Leadham. Less than a minute. Crowd calling for defense. Diamant. And doesn't take that 3. Had it. Nice look up over the basket. See what we got. Possession stays with Israel. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. 86-85. They trail by 1. There's the drive by Zaire. Good defense. She got the shot off. It was too much on it. And timeout has been called. What a ball game this has been here in Manchester. FIBA Women's EuroBasket 2019. GB versus Israel. Group D game. The other two teams in this group, Greece and Portugal. Big games to come from them. Check out the GB website. Find out exactly when they're playing. The next time they play will be away in Greece on the 15th of November. That's Wednesday the 15th, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the tip-off by my reckoning, and that will take place in Kozani. That's a game you should get to and support your GB team. 86-85. GB lead by 1. 38.7 seconds officially left to play in the ball game. 5 seconds left on the shot clock for Israel. Wow, what a night this has been in Manchester, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. To inbound the ball, Sharon Zairi. Good defense, strong defense. They turn it over. GB have the ball. GB van der Waal, unsportsmanlike foul has been called. GB will have shots. They'll get the ball back. 35 seconds left to play in the ball game. GB lead by 1, 86-85. Here it is again. GB stole it on the inbound. Van der Waal, there's the reach in. There's the grab. Unsportsmanlike foul call. GB shots and 1. Referees having a long chat. Not quite sure what that's about. Should I turn up their microphone? Do you really want to hear it? No. Let's see what we got. I cannot believe that there was any question about whether that was a foul. It was a foul. Van der Waal. GB by 2. And remember, GB get the ball back, but Israel will possibly get it back as well. 36 seconds left to play in the game. GB by 3. 88-85. Is that the crucial play of this ball game? GB will inbound. Van der Waal to inbound. Full court pressure. Georgia Jones has the ball for GB. Zaire putting the pressure on. No problem for Georgia. Van der Waal feels the heat. Van der Waal gets it out to Joe Leadham. Leadham puts it on the floor, wraps it around to Joe. To Georgia, to Joe. Puts it up. Knocks it down. Joe Leadham possibly wins the ball game for GB. 12 seconds, GB by 5. Levitsky gets it inside. The basket is good. 5 seconds left to play. GB just timeout has been called, is it? Wow, what a ball game. When we come back, there will be 4.9 seconds left to play in this one. GB will have the basketball and they lead 90-87. Live basketball action from the National Basketball Performance Center in Manchester. This is how we do it, y'all. Wow, there's your GB bench for you. The coaches have done a great job, moved the players around. Fakbele in and out as required, and Zania Stewart in and out as required. Absolutely brilliant. Chantel Handy, all have been monstrous tonight, along with Steph Collins, Georgia Jones, and of course Joe Leadham. What a night she's had. 22 points for GB. She's a team leader for the Israelis. Levitsky with 23. So let me just break it down for you one more time. 4.9 seconds left to play in this one. Fives are heading back out there. GB will have the ball if I've got this right, in the advanced position. Yes, and they lead by 3. What they have to do here is protect the basketball. Get it in play and protect it. In fact, once they get it in play, they could just hold on to it and win the ball game. Now, don't worry about it. Just keep the ball. Keep the ball. There it is. Game is over! GB win the ball game, 90 points to 87. And their 2019 campaign gets off to a winning start. Absolutely sensational night of basketball action from the National Basketball Performance Centre here in Manchester. GB wins this one 90 to 87. Congratulations to GB, commiserations to Israel. Let me just run down the top scorers for you. Levitsky with 23 for Israel, 19 for Clark, 17 for Diamant, and for GB, it's 22 for Joe Leadham, 19 for Fagbenle, 13 for Handy, 14 for Jones, and Van der Waal with 11. The players congratulating each other on what has been a truly spectacular night of women's basketball action here in Manchester. We do hope you've enjoyed it. Absolutely brilliant. Next time, I look forward to being with you again. Hope you enjoyed it. 90 to GB, 87 to Israel, and that's the ball game.